Remember, the relationship is more important than the initial sale. If you can't build relationships with people, you might even get one sale, but you won't get sales for life. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about how I have a home in every single city in this country and in most countries around the world. Now you may be asking, how can I afford a home in every city in the United States or outside of the United States? You heard it right. I have a place to stay where I have a bedroom, I have food, I have a bathroom, I have a washer and dryer, anywhere in the United States and literally around the world. And I don't have to stay at a hotel. So you might be saying to yourself, now how can this guy have that many locations? How can he even afford to have that many locations? Well, the truth is, it's not about needing money. It's about your network. It's about who you know. It's about what you've done for other people in your lifetime that would make them want you to stay in their home. You see, throughout my lifetime, I've traveled the world. But I'll give you an example. I moved to Atlanta, Georgia when I was 19 and I became an outside sales rep for a device manufacturer company. And I used to go from city to city to city to call on doctors to talk to them about ordering our devices. Well, over a period of time, I built so many great relationships that I wouldn't stay at hotels. I would go to the houses of my clients. They would feed me. They would allow me to stay in their homes with them. I built long-term lasting relationships. Now think about it. I'm 55 years old. That's 35 years ago, and I can still go to many of those people's homes. Why? Because I built relationships with them. And they introduced me to other people that they had a relationship with. So when I would go into town, they would actually call and say, hey, I have a good friend of mine coming to town. You should go to dinner with him. I think he can help you with his business, or he can do business with you. See, that's exactly what building a network is. It's having other people who are willing to extend their relationships to you because of what you did for them. Now, when I used to go sell devices and I would go call on these business owners or these doctors, I would go through the normal, here's what I do, here's how I do it, but I did it in a way where they ended up liking me as a person. Because the thing that was more important to me isn't if they bought from me, it's if they would buy from me in the future. So I was focused on fortifying and building relationships with people. So sometimes I would come see them 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 times without even asking for a sale. But you know what's amazing is the sales would accidentally happen. My question to you is, who are you networking with? Who are you going out and doing something for? Who have you convinced to make a decision to work with you because of the value proposition that you could bring to their life so they could figure out how to bring some value proposition to your life? You might be asking yourself, how do I get in front of people to build that network? Well, I'm going to be talking about the 3 steps every aspiring entrepreneur should do in order to create their own network so large that it can increase your net worth and build your credibility within your market. Step number 1, remember, the relationship is more important than the initial sale. If you can't build relationships with people, you might even get one sale, but you won't get sales for life. I think you have to be thinking about the long-term aspect of building and fortifying relationships with people that you can do business with forever. Step number 2, make sure that you impress upon those people your commitment to ensuring that they receive the value proposition that you're presenting. I would say to people, look, until we get the result we're looking for, I won't stop taking care of you because there's nothing more important to me than the result that you're trusting me you're going to get. So make sure your follow through and the impact of that promise, that commitment is fulfilled. And then the third thing, make it abundantly clear that once you have the relationship and you get the result, ask what you can do for them to help them in their business or in their personal, professional, or financial life. I would say to somebody, look, if you trust me and work with me, I'm not going to let you down because I'm not looking for one-time engagement. I'm looking to build a relationship for life. And I'm going to make sure that what we're talking about, I'm going to help you do. And then I would ask them, when you make the decision to move forward and we get the result that we both agree we're going to work together on until we get it, what can I do for you in the process that can help you? John Maxwell talks about give a hand before you ask for one. So I would be always willing to say to somebody that I met, I would love to do business with you, but I'm willing to earn the relationship first and then the business second by understanding what I could do to actually help you. So if I help you first, then I'm certain you'll be willing to help me. So the 3 steps are: 1, make sure they understand the relationship's what you're after. Step number 2, make sure that you fulfill your promise, your commitment, whatever they do with you, that you make sure it works. And step number 3 is maybe you should offer to help them and then ask if you're willing and able to do that. Would they then be willing to work with you? Build the relationship. Just remember, you have to build a network first before you build your net worth. Everything that came to me in my life because of people who helped me succeed. That's far greater of importance than the thing you're doing right now. For more successful tips on how to become a millionaire, subscribe below.